So we just concluded the home opener here at the Bellingham Sportsplex, where the Bellingham Blazers played the Seattle Totems with an outcome score of 5-3. Joined here by head coach Mark Collins.
Mike, glad to be here.
Yeah, how do you think the game went today?
Well, it was, I guess on the bright side, we got 2 points out of that one, but we played well the first period. I'd say maybe 10 minutes out of the first period. We were nervous early on. Then we had some, we made a couple smart hockey plays, not a ton, but a couple smart hockey plays that led to goals in the first period. And, after that, it was kind of a war of attrition, so to speak, and then we just didn't have it. Tonight we weren't moving the puck, we weren't doing the things that we've been working on in practice, and, somehow we were able to pull out a win. So, I mean, from that point of view, it's good in that we found a way to win an ugly game, but we definitely got to be better.
Yeah, I mean, the Totems came out pretty aggressive. We knew from the exhibition game 2 weeks ago that they're a pretty physical team.
Yeah.
How do you think we handled it physical-wise?
I can already tell we're not necessarily a physical team, and I have to kind of instill that in the boys. And there's a time and a place. And for me, I don't know that I recruit necessarily big physical guys all the time, but there's times when you play teams like that and you can catch them off guard, and we're a better hockey team than they are. So it's a matter of managing the time and a place to hit a guy or to eliminate a check to make their D second guess certain things they want to do. But I thought for the most part we didn't get wrapped up in that stuff, and that's okay with me.
Yeah. So typically, I mean, we saw here in today's game that kind of second period low, and that's something we've seen out of the Blazers before. How do you think how do you think you get out of that second period lull and just keep hammering?
I think so much of it is just mental preparation. We were not engaged in the game that second period. We weren't engaged in just from the simplest of things, from face-offs to back checks to where you go on a forecheck. Just a multitude of things that we just weren't mentally prepared for in that second period. And a lot of it comes from, the first thing to go when you're tired is your mental side of it, right? And if you're starting to kind of lose it mentally or get tired mentally, you're not thinking the game properly. And a lot of it is falls on me, and that's training, that's practice, that's repetition, and we'll get through that.
Sweet. Well, we have a week to work on that, and we come back here next Friday, October 7th, again against the Seattle Totems, and then we play an away game on Saturday the 8th. So, good luck next week working with the boys.
Yeah,
and
we'll have a good rivalry with these guys. They're in-your-face kind of hockey players, and that's fine. It's part of the game, and we're going to see guys like that all over the place. But so they try and bring us down to that level and to that style of game, and we got to fight through those, and we'll be okay.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us for
Thanks,
the wrap-up post-game show, and we'll see you next week.